Welcome back. Now, in a setback for Tamil Nadu government, the Madras High Court has issued an interim stay on Government Order 145, which gives job preference to Tamil medium students. Now, the government has 4 weeks to explain its position. M.R. Vijay Lakshmi, the petitioner, had claimed that the government order violates equality and is discriminatory in nature.
This GO 145 giving weightage to Tamil medium graduated students will violate Article 14 and 16(4) of the Indian Constitution, and the GO is discriminatory. Reasonable classification has not at all been done by the state government, and it is discriminative of non-Tamil medium graduates.
And staying with developments coming through from the Madras High Court, again the court today ordered Muthukumaran Medical College in Mangadu to pay 10 lakh rupees as compensation to student Kirutika. Now, she had been denied a government allotted MBBS seat by the college on flimsy grounds. On September 30th last year, Kirutika from Tanjavur had arrived at the college for admission, but the college denied her admission, saying that her time for admission ended at 5 p.m. and that she was late by 45 minutes. Now, the seat was given to some other student. Now, the first bench of the Madras High Court today ruled that this was a clear example of how a private medical college can deprive a genuine candidate in getting admission for unlawful gains. Now, the court ordered that the college pay her 10 lakh rupees as compensation and 50,000 rupees as expenses for the case within 2 weeks.
இவ்வழக்கில் இந்த மாணவியின் மன உளைச்சலை நன்கு உணர்ந்து அவளுக்கு 10 லட்சம் ரூபாய் மன உளைச்சலுக்கான உண்டான காம்பன்சேஷன் நஷ்ட ஈடாகவும் மேலும் 50,000 ரூபாய் வழக்குக்கு உண்டான தொகை செலவு தொகையாகவும் அனுமதித்துள்ளார்கள். இதை தவிர அடுத்த ஆண்டு பெண்மணி 2011-11ஆம் ஆண்டு கலந்தாய்வில் கலந்து கொண்டு சீட்டு பெறுவதற்குண்டான வழிமுறையும் வகுத்து கொடுத்துள்ளார்கள். மேலும் இது மிகவும் வேதனை அளித்துள்ளதாகவும் நீதிபதி அவர்கள் தீர்ப்புரையில் குறிப்பிட்டுள்ளார்கள்.
Now, with rising prices, the government is trying to control the rising vegetable prices on a war footing with the state governments cracking down on hoarders. Now, the Income Tax Department is raiding onion hoarders across the country. They say that these raids are being conducted for tax evasion against hoarders. And the visuals on your screen are of an onion exporter's properties raided in Dindigul district in Tamil Nadu. And in what is being described as a bloodbath at Dalal Street, it was the biggest intraday fall since 25th of May last year. The markets were hammered out of shape after seeing negative trade for a large part of the day. Panic selling in last hour by the traders weighed down on the markets. Investors have turned cautious post the alarming inflation figures and fears of a rate hike by the RBI. As a result, interest-sensitive areas such as banking, automobile sector and the realty space saw the deepest cuts. Other areas that received a pounding were metals, IT and telecom. Now, the Sensex lost nearly 500 points, closing at 19,691, while the Nifty nearly wiped out 5,900 levels, falling by 143 points. And in some national news, Telecom Minister Kapil Sibal has trained his guns at the opposition and the CAG and its findings. While appealing to the opposition parties to allow the parliament to function, he also rebutted the CAG report that the figure of 1.76 lakh that has been put forth is questionable.
The figure of 1,76,000 crores, with the greatest respect to the CAG, is so utterly erroneous. If you subtract the value of 1.8 there also, that figure of 1,02,000 crores comes to 72,000 crores. So, automatically you have to exclude beyond 6.2 because that is yet to be levied by us. Okay? And if you include the value of 4.4 and apply it to the spectrum, then the amount is revised to 99,000 crores.
Well, news now from the tennis courts. The Indian pair of Leander Paes and Mahesh Bhupathi stormed into the semi-finals of the Chennai Open. Better known as the Indian Express, the Lee-Hesh pair have registered a straight sets win, 6-4, 7-6 over Philip Marks and Ken Skupski. Now, in the semi-finals match is scheduled to be played tomorrow. The top seeds will be playing against the Croatian pair of Martin Cilic and Ivan Dodig. Well, his father, Vinay Chitti Babu, is a legendary Carnatic musician, but his son, Sundar C. Babu, found instant fame with the Kuttu song. A debut like that is hard to follow, but the music director did not disappoint in his next movies. After a brief sabbatical, he is back with a few new releases like Vijay Kant's Virdugiri and also the upcoming Tunga Nagaram. Lalit Jood catches up with the star himself.
Who in Tamil Nadu did not know this song? So popular was it that it was used to draw crowds in election campaigns. But in his upcoming film Tunga Nagaram, he has gone to Czechoslovakia to record with a 50-piece orchestra. Does it bother him that he is called a Kuttu music director even now?
I'm very happy that people at least think of you with a different identity. It's not about item song or a romantic song or something. But each of my song, every song of mine has been played an important role in the success of the film.
In 5 years, he has given only 6 films. Most music directors would have worked in a dozen a year. Why is he spacing himself out?
And I keep telling once and again that time controls you and you don't control time. So in that sense, I think it has to take its own time, and how many projects you do is up to God, and He decides. I don't want to say that I am busy and I'm traveling and I have a lot of shows, and that's a different story, but the truth is always the winner.
Whether it is a Kuttu number or a song with Western classical overtones, Tamil cinema fans will be happy to dance to their tunes. In Chennai with Lalit Jood, Divya Kumar for NDTV Hindu.
Well, that's all we have time for, but the news in action continues here on NDTV Hindu. Have a good night.